Pesta Babulang means the harvest festival in the language of Bisayas. The Bisayans normally celebrate this festival with both men and women dressed in their traditional costumes. Many of the women put on their traditional attire called baju masuk, comprising a sarong and a black jacket with embroidered motifs, while the men wear jackets and singan during the 3 day celebration. Not only that, the traditional attire also consists of white shirt, songket, tarbus, smoking pipe, and keris.
The Bisayas will wear their traditional costume on important days, such as celebrating a festival or a wedding day. Any important day for them, they will put on the traditional costume. It's usually favored in black and gold color, as you can see, and the girls would favor to wear accessories and necklaces.
Okay, so the next one is called the fishbone dilemma. So they believe that if you let your cat gently scratch your throat, it will remove the large fishbone. I know it's weird, but it's just that they believe that. And then basically, if you turn your plate clockwise, it will miraculously remove the bone lodged down your throat. So you're enjoying your seafood dinner, and all of a sudden, you feel that a piece of fishbone is stuck in your throat. So you don't have to worry, for the solution is pretty simple. If you can find a cat nearby, that is. Also, be sure that the cat is fine about the whole thing, otherwise, you'll end up with serious scratches around your neck. The Bisayan believes that if someone hits you in the head, there's a big chance that you'll grow up dumb. If a playmate hits you in the head, for example, there's a big possibility that your intelligence will be affected. So to counter this, you simply have to tap your chin 3 times using the back of your hand and facing upward. And this will put your brain back in place after it was forced out of position.
One of the Bisayan superstitions is that slippers should be always kept indoors because the belief of leaving your slippers outside the house will bring bad luck. This belief may have something to do with the Huawei scare. Huawei is the nickname of a serial rapist and murderer from Danao that is believed to be an evil shapeshifter with supernatural powers. And according to old folk stories, the Huawei would roam around and spit on the slippers of his next target. He would later return, usually in the middle of the night, to finish the job of killing his target. The second superstition is called tabi, and pretty much the belief that surrounds it is that to make sure that you don't disturb elementals and other mythical beings by saying tabi out loud. Old folks would often tell children horrible stories of disrespectful human beings who rouse the ire of the Dili Ingon Nato, which is pretty much spirits, simply because they didn't say tabi. The idea is that you say tabi or excuse me, so the unseen beings in front of you will move out of the way and allow you safe passage. And thus, as a result, you do not end up hurting them or destroying their homes or properties.